Hey guys, this is Black Spider 422 and we are back again with another video, but don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We almost at our 1k goal. So basically today I'll actually be reacting to the Schelp and Roblox situation. So basically the thing that will be happening is that actually if you guys don't know the situations that actually Roblox kind of banned Schelp. So apparently over world leaders, governments are actually up against this about Roblox situation. In fact, let's get to the video, and this is actually where I found the video. I forgot this person's name, but anyway, without wasting your time, let's get into the video.
So recently, there's been an update to the Schelp versus Roblox situation that I believe needs to be urgently addressed. First of all, people outside of the Roblox community like Asmongold are finally starting to see what Roblox actually looks like inside the game, being exposed to extremely disturbing things like condo avatars. On top of that, multiple parents have now filed lawsuits directly against Roblox, and brand new legal review videos are breaking down how Roblox could actually end up being criminally charged. And it doesn't stop there. Misinformation is spreading like wildfire, with YouTubers.
Now forgive me for pausing the video right now, but you see the girl in the yellow hair? Man, I hate her. She's being accusing Schelp for being actually the bad guy here. In fact, just watch the video with me.
Like Paley outright calling Schelp a PDF who deserves to be banned from Roblox without a single shred of evidence, and then there's Ducky, who tried to cover the situation but padded his video with repeated clips just to stretch the runtime and boost the RPM, which only damages the credibility of the entire topic. In this video, I'll be going over everything that's been happening, so make sure to like the video.
You guys should actually, I would recommend you guys, in fact, to go check his channel out. He makes good videos, though, I'm not gonna lie. Way more good videos than that girl. Okay?
Subscribe and comment free Schelp to help protest against Roblox. First, let's speak about Asmongold's experience when he decided to check out Roblox. He joined Meep City, and within just a couple of seconds, he was already face to face with an inappropriate avatar.
At night, bro? Oh, you're right. That's true. What about the neighborhood? What happens if you go to the neighborhood? Do you know you can have your very own home in Meep City?
This isn't some rare unlucky chance. This is the second time a major YouTuber in a row who's instantly encountered one of these avatars in Meep City within seconds of playing. The fact that a second pair of fresh eyes from outside of the Roblox community looks at the platform for the first time, they immediately see the very thing that Roblox keeps pretending doesn't exist. That alone should tell you everything. These aren't small isolated cases. They're out in the open, and Roblox is letting it slide until public backlash becomes too loud to ignore. And the craziest part, that this isn't just any Roblox game. This is the same game that Roblox's own CEO David Bazuki has openly defended, and if that wasn't enough, even Roblox's chief safety officer Matt Kaufman has gone on record explaining why it's supposedly fine to keep Meep City around. Totally not a biased take, by the way. It's not like Meep City just so happens to be Matt Kaufman's favorite game on the platform, which, by the way, he's actually favorited the game on his public Roblox account. But here's where it gets so much more ridiculous. This is the same Matt Kaufman who was caught joining multiple condo games, earning badges that prove he was in them, and then just doing nothing about it. Some of these games stayed up for almost an entire year after he joined. So when Roblox says that they're monitoring the platform, or when Kaufman himself claims Roblox takes safety seriously, that's just proven to be a complete lie. And after Roblox's PR response, the one where they claimed that they were finally cracking down on these types of games, things have only gotten worse. Sure, they banned a couple of games at first, but what good is that if the exact same games just get republished under different accounts and mass-produced? Take Dollhouse Roleplay as the perfect example. After my last video just 2 days ago, there are now hundreds of copies of that exact game on the platform, and most of them have been sitting there completely untouched. I haven't seen anything actually get deleted when it comes to these degenerate games in the last day or two. Roblox only seems to be putting energy into banning anything even remotely connected to Schelp, not these condo games that have just been openly sitting there for the past 2 days. So let me get this straight. Schelp is treated as a bigger priority than these games filled with blatant inappropriate avatars and environments clearly designed to kids. That tells you everything you need to know about Roblox's priorities. And it's not just me saying this. Even Ruben Sim has called Roblox out for doing more harm than good with her so-called solutions. How this
Bro, I couldn't even breathe. Roblox is definitely doomed at this point. So it's not going anywhere. Matter of fact, why don't they just make Clickcraft? Then you see, oh, like, who supports that?
One Roblox developer's completely innocent game got slapped with a 13+ restriction, while games like Meep City, infamous for inappropriate avatars, are still rated for all ages. And when Roblox tries to fix things by blocking unrelated experiences, it doesn't solve anything. Developers just re-upload the same game on a new account and rack up thousands of players again. Ruben even mentioned being shown a game earlier this week that was literally rated all ages and had already gained over 17,000 visits before anything was done about it. Meanwhile, developers with no malicious intentions like Andy, who are actually building safe games, get punished and lose their livelihoods. Roblox is an $80 billion company, yet they're still silencing the good developers and letting the slip through moderation over and over again. I mean, this stuff escalated so far that Roblox is now facing multiple lawsuits from parents who say the platform failed to protect their kids from. One of the lawsuits that I saw was filed in Northern District of California by the Dolman Law Group. That lawsuit was talking about a 10-year-old girl from Michigan who was through Roblox, and according to the complaint, Roblox knowingly allowed to thrive on the platform, prioritizing their profit over child safety. The lawsuit even pointed out that Roblox was allowing games like Public Bathroom Simulator, condo games, and strip club roleplays to exist, while at the same time accounts with names directly referencing were allowed to slip through moderation. Some of the internal documents that were cited by this news article actually show that Roblox knew about things like avatars appearing or even discussions about how big an avatar should have. But instead of fixing the problem, they let it continue. Please keep in mind that this is the same game that is openly stated in legal documents that they would prioritize player growth over child safety. Now, moving on from the legal stuff, I want to address some of the people who are going out of their way to spread false accusations about Schelp. One of the dumbest channels I've seen pushing this narrative is Paley, who has about 5 million subscribers, and they made an entire video basically trying to discredit everything Schelp has done and paint Roblox as the hero. In the video, Paley claims that Schelp was acting like a 10-year-old to bait people, and goes as far as to say that, so what if some of these people wanted to meet kids? It's the parents' fault. That is literally excusing and shifting the blame onto the children's parents instead of the grown adults who are actively trying to these kids on Roblox. Paley even mocks the fact that Schelp sometimes confronted in real life, calling him a wannabe police officer slamming some socially awkward dude in a Walmart parking lot. But here's the thing, there were actual police officers involved with those confrontations. On top of that, those people were real people who were trying to meet kids. That's not socially awkward, that's a criminal. Then comes the most disgusting part. Paley tries to flip the narrative entirely, claiming that Schelp is more suspicious than the themselves because he had to act undercover to catch them. That's not only victim blaming, that's a page directly from Roblox's playbook. This is exactly what they were trying to insinuate in their press release. And if you thought Paley's first video was bad, it somehow got a million times worse. Not long after, she dropped another video where she just straight up fabricated evidence and impersonated Schelp to make it look like he was defending. In this video, Paley claimed that Schelp personally messaged her telling her to take down the videos. Then she shows so-called proof of Schelp saying things like people change, everyone makes mistakes, specifically while referring to. Here's the problem, those screenshots are completely fake. Anyone that is familiar with Schelp knows that not only does he not talk like that, but there's zero legitimate evidence of these messages existing anywhere outside of Paley's edited video. She even went as far as to claim that Schelp said the N-word, again presenting a blatantly doctored screenshot to back it all up. It's honestly insane. The reality here is pretty simple. None of Paley's accusations against Schelp actually stand up to scrutiny. Schelp didn't try.
Forgive me once again, but at this point, is it Paley, Slady, whatever her name is? I think now she's just doing content just to pay her own rent now. I guess it's backfiring whatever she said.
Anyone, he exposed people who were already. The adults he confronted weren't socially awkward people, unfairly targeted. They were individuals actively trying to prey on kids, and obviously that's not entrapment, and blaming parents is just another weak excuse, like I was trying to claim earlier. The responsibility isn't on families for letting their kids play Roblox, it's the grown adults who choose to target children in the first place. Roblox is supposed to be a safe platform, but they've actually repeatedly shown that they'd rather ban someone like Schelp for rule violations than actually confront the running loose on their website. And what makes this worse is that Paley's second video, where she resorted to straight up fabrications, she presented fake screenshots to make it look like Schelp was defending, even going as far as to forge messages with racial slurs. That's just stupid. Anyone who's on YouTube will immediately know that you're lying. Schelp doesn't say like that. And here's the most insane part. Paley isn't some young Roblox fan who doesn't know any better. He is a 19-year-old man.
You know, I was actually wondering why bro actually screamed the word he, but now I see. I wondered why I didn't even like his video on my first time actually seeing it. This all proves then. He might be a predator too. Who knows?
sitting there manufacturing lies for attention, clout, and clicks. That's the entire game that he's playing. He's not interested in the truth, he's interested in views, drama, and boosting his ego, and that's why his arguments crumble the second that you look at them. Without people like Schelp go completely unchecked, Roblox continues to sweep everything under the rug, and without calling out bad actors like Paley, this information just spreads completely unchecked, which brings me to the next creator who's done just as much damage, Ducky, the person who originally made a video about Paley in the first place. I'm not going to go super in depth about this guy, but long story short, Documentary, or Ducky, is a Roblox expose YouTuber who's built his channel around calling out other creators, but instead of bringing anything new to the table, he's actually been caught repeatedly stealing content from other people's videos, spreading false information, and even trying to manipulate larger YouTubers into pushing his false narratives. He's basically a drama opportunist, someone who latches onto controversies to grow his own channel. Regardless of whether what he's saying is true, he's been caught spreading lies about me, Parlo, and a couple other YouTubers, and never took any real accountability aside from quitting for a month and slightly rebranding. Before I end off this video, I want to use this time to quickly say that there is another situation where people are just blatantly spreading misinformation about Schelp, Parlo, Ruben Sim, Green Lego Cats, and so much more, which I will actually be speaking about in the video that I will be posting in about 2 days. So please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and comment Freak Schelp to help clear up the truth about this whole situation.
Yeah, so guys, apparently you guys have seen the video. All I want to say, the problem with the new gen is that they will actually take any propaganda. They'll actually make any propaganda just to get views. Come on guys, seriously.